The combination of heat and humidity is not only uncomfortable, it could be downright dangerous, especially for older adults and those prone to heat stress. Jamie Weiland is the owner of Connecticut In-Home Assistance and is here with tips to protect yourself and your loved ones. Nice to have you back here, Jamie.
Thanks for having me.
So heat kind of affects people differently. Why don't we talk about what exactly is going on in heat stroke or heat stress?
Sure. So, we take care of elderly clientele mainly. So a lot of people have been focusing on, children and younger adults and all the things that have been happening in the news with the heat stroke. But we feel it's really important to understand that it also affects the elderly, and sometimes more so with the elderly because they might be on a certain medication that is hard to monitor, their temperature and can really affect them.
Sure. And what are the signs we need to look for?
So you're going to look for somebody that has some dizziness. Maybe they have some kind of memory loss where they don't, or they're kind of out of it a little bit. Obviously redness in the skin, nausea, headaches, that kind of thing was really a sign of maybe they've either been exposed to heat very quickly, or that maybe over the last couple of days it seems like they haven't maybe had enough fluids or that sort of thing.
I mean, we're not talking about just leaving an elderly person in the car. This could be in their own home. This could be while they're outside. Anything that you really need to be aware of.
Right.
And your caregivers are trained in this. They know what to look for.
Absolutely. We have safety meetings on a monthly basis, and in fact, we just had one in the beginning of July just to make sure that our caregivers are out there and are aware of that they're having enough, drinking enough water, that they're being hydrated, and that they're not exposed to heat, maybe that their air conditioners are running. Elderly people are very, it seems like they're always looking after their money and making sure that they have enough food in that single house, and they'll maybe not put on the air conditioner, forget to open the windows, they might forget to be drinking water, that sort of thing. So it's really important to take a look at what kind of environment they're in, and if they're exposed to that.
And Jamie, if you would give us an overview of Connecticut In-Home Assistance.
Sure. So we're a family-run home care agency. We have offices in Hamden. We also have offices in Trumbull. And we take care of most of the state of Connecticut for the elderly, disabled. And we also take care of special needs children and young adults with disabilities.
And talk to me about how someone qualifies to be a caregiver.
So, you can be a stay-at-home mom and just look to be a companion with somebody and spend some time with, an elderly person. Or you can be a certified nurse's aide or an RN. We kind of service all different levels of home health care. And, if you come in and fill out an application, we'll certainly get you to work.
Sure. And it's always kind of a tricky subject because the elderly person might not want the extra help, and as a parent or something like that, you might have to meet with you. Or how do you tackle situations like that? Sure.
So I usually go out personally to every client I see, and 90%, you're right, are not looking for care. So we'll go out and just explain what we can do and maybe help and improve their lives a little bit. And most of them have earned it, and they've been working hard all their lives, and if you explain it as a help and rather than something that they're going to come in and intrude their life, most of them are very accepting of it. So it can be a great service to families.
And it's not someone that has to be with the person 24 hours. There's different levels.
Absolutely. We can do something a couple hours a day, 2 hours a week. You can do a weekend. A lot of families are their caregivers for their families and need a break on a weekend. So we'll do some respite care on a weekend.
Very good. Let's put the information up on the screen. If you'd like to contact Connecticut In-Home Assistance, you can visit their homepage at cthomecare.com or call the numbers on your screen, 855-412-CARE. Jamie, thanks so much for the information.
Thank you.